Oh no.
Oh man, look at that.
Well,
Bummer,
That
bummer,
is
bummer.
perfect
Come
timing.
on,
You know what?
dog.
Now it's not just me this time that dropped
Yeah, you're
the
right.
ball.
It's everyone.
This show was supposed to be live. It couldn't be live. I was excited for this show to be 100% live. We had Brian coming on. We had Prince coming on. We had myself coming on. But just like that, we dropped the ball on it being live. But you know what? We're still going to record some content.
It was probably for the best. It was probably for the best.
See?
yeah. When the world speaks to you like this in 2020, you listen. So, all right. We're recording anyway, so we're gonna start off.
Is this?
Yeah, it's the charger. Because it's bumping.
Oh my gosh, this is killing me right now.
We got some technical difficulties. Hey, you know what the crazy part about this is?
Yeah.
Is up until this moment, I've been having the worst week that I've been having since COVID started. Like it's been one of those weeks where, you know, when they say when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
I've been having one of those kind of weeks where everything bad that can happen to me has been happening to me. I've been having people testing my patience. It's been all kind of stuff where I'm just looking like, am I just attracting negative things that's happening to me for some reason? Am I that kind of person? Until today, there was something that happened to me today because I work outside. You know, I do a lot of landscaping and stuff like that, and I work outside.
Right.
But what happened to me today was probably the second weirdest thing that happened to me ever in my life. A gopher looked at me from a distance, ran all the way up to me, ran in between my legs, put his hands up on my shoes, and I reached down, petted him on the head, put my hand out, and he crawled into my hand, over my hand, and then darted off.
You sure it was a squirrel?
It was a gopher. It was a gopher. He came out of the ground and ran up to me, went in between my legs, like looking up at me. I put my hand down. He sniffed my hand like a dog. I opened my hand up. He ran up on my hand, ran across my hand, and ran off. So that was about the best thing that didn't happen to me all week.
It's a sign from Mother Nature. You're one with nature right now. You're doing something right.
Did you name it?
I should. I'm gonna go buy some celery and take him some celery.
Some celery? What makes you think like celery?
I don't know. It just sounds like a treat.
Let's get some introductions here since we're going. This is the way that our Better with Age has started off today. We're trying to go live. We're trying to send all our viewers over to YouTube. And then that didn't work. Then we're trying to go on Facebook Live. That didn't work. So here we are. I'm Johan. That's Charleston on today's Better with Age, not live episode. We're going to air right away. We have from Regina, Saskatchewan, Regina's musician, the very own Brian Mendoza, joining us along with his producer, the one and only Prince, not the one that's dead, the one that's alive, joining us today from the recording studios, the Blue Door Recording Studios in Regina. Boys, how are you doing? Thanks for putting up with the technical difficulties.
We're good.
We're doing great. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Johan and Charles.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Johan.
Is it true that athletes want to be musicians and musicians want to be athletes?
There's some truth to that.
Brian's like, no, there's no truth to that.
I've always loved music.
Hey, if you could see my background, if I was a singer or some kind of performer, that'll be my cover page right there.
Awesome, I like it.
It's really cool.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I find there's an underlying, there's like certain foundations in both, like in music and sports, right? Dedication, hard work, slight competition there, and then you want to be the best. So there are definitely similarities for sure.
Tell us about you boys. Tell us a little about where you're from. Obviously, we were touching base a little bit about 10 minutes ago before we were going live, and then not live, and then the phone was falling over and all that other fun stuff. But tell us, first we'll start off with Brian, then we'll get into Prince. We have our viewers, our audience from all over the U.S. We have guys from Saginaw, Michigan, Charleston's hometown, to all over throughout the U.S., all over Canada. Obviously, huge Rider fans everywhere that want to know about Charleston. what our platform is. We want to try and bring some Saskatchewan talent. We want to try and educate everybody about Saskatchewan people, not only athletes, musicians. Let the world know. Let's talk about you guys. Let's start off with Brian first.
Okay, so my name is Brian Mendoza. I was born in the Philippines, so I'm from the Philippines, and I moved here when I was 8. And yeah, I've been living here my whole life, went to school here and everything. And I've always had a music passion, which has always been my dream. Even when I was younger, I always think music, because I was hear the radio and I would hear music. I'm just like, I want to do that one day. And it's always been my dream. And for Prince to give me this opportunity is pretty cool. So yeah.
So
A little bit about
yes. So my name is Prince Banks. Moved to Canada when I was about 17. Been in Regina for about 8-9 years. And, I just started working at Blue Doors, perfecting my skill as a producer, engineer. I went to Metalworks Institute in Mississauga. And I'm just so fortunate to have come across Brian. A friend brought him here to record a song. And, immediately I just kind of like sensed this is the guy I need to stick to and work with. And right now we're just kind of partnering together and creating music and seeing where it takes us. So it's been awesome.
Taking each other to the next level.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, sir.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, so what's the like what song was it that kind of drew you to music? Because it's always that one song where you're like, man, that's the
I
one.
see.
That was the one that kind of changed me. Where I want to sing now.
Yeah, okay. So honestly, I think it's just listening to every type of music in general. It's not a specific song. Like I hear something, I'm like, I kind of take it, but make it into my own. So I've always loved like Justin Bieber and all of them, like, just songs like that are catchy. I would try to take it, get inspired by it, and then kind of make it into my own thing. And that's kind of what I've been doing. But yeah, I don't think I have a specific song that, that really like started like doing music and stuff.
So are you like Drake that's making particular songs about particular women? Because I know you singing, and when you get to sing, I like to sing. When I get to sing it, I mean, I know.
I hear that voice, bro.
You hear it?
I hear that voice.
Prince is going to start to be able to recruit
Not
you,
particularly, but Drake is an amazing guy. But
he always singing about a girl, man, or mad at a girl when he sing. Man,
Yeah.
it's starting to get old, man. I'm tired of hearing about Keisha and what Keisha did to you. Like,
It's good to know Drake's going to take Charleston's advice on what to be able to sing now. Here we go. Okay.
he ain't paying me no mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I just kind of like being myself. Like I like to write other things as well. I write about my passion of music. So I have a song literally called Passion, just to tell everybody and inspire them. If you want something in life and you've always wanted it, go and chase it, because your happiness is then like it's important at the end of the day, right? So that's kind of what I've been going for, just doing music. It makes me happy, and hopefully I can inspire like any other people around the world, especially like a child. They see me, I see you on YouTube and stuff, and if I can change like their ways of like their dream and stuff, if I can inspire them with music, like I'm happy. Yeah,
you can inspire. It's all about inspiring people. That's awesome, Brian. So then tell us, first one, then who was your inspiration growing up? Did you have someone, did you have someone like a family member, or you were just drawn always to the music that you were inspired by, or a musician? Like you mentioned Justin Bieber. Is there someone that inspired you, or anybody locally that you've gone to here in Regina where you're kind of
I'd say, because I've been to church and stuff with my cousins, and my cousin plays the guitar, and like I've always loved playing the guitar. I see him play it, I'm like, I want to do that one day. So he taught me how to do it, kind of, and then after that I learned myself, just going to YouTube, and oh no.
We're still good.
Yeah.
That is power. But yeah, no, I've always been inspired by like my cousins, especially my mom and dad, because they've always, my mom loved music. She sings and stuff too, which is pretty cool to see. And then they support me in whatever I'm doing. So yeah, kind of stuff like that. Yeah.
Family base. Nice.
I remember when I first met you, Prince, and we showed up to the studio.
Yes.
I gathered up all the artists that I knew in town. I gathered up one of one of my teammates, who's actually an engineer too, he produces beats all the time, and I brought them all to the studio, and I wanted everybody to kind of rap and, you know, perform their musical talents on one of Micah Johnson's beats. Shout out to True J4 Production.
Right.
But he produced that beat that he put to everybody, and that was a good night. And I'm mad Brian wasn't there, because he could have pitched in somewhere in between that kind of flow, right?
Right. I think at that point I hadn't even met him at that point, which is really interesting. I met him shortly after that session, but that was a great session. And it's, you know, there are a few sessions where you just really have so much fun and the vibe is right. Everybody's on the same frequency. And yeah, that was really great. That was really great to have you guys, for sure.
Prince, can you tell us, out of that group, did anybody stand out in regards to having any musical talent whatsoever, or?
Honestly, they all had musical talents for sure. Like, you know, I mean,
he talking about me.
No, for sure. Like, the beautiful thing is everybody was just type of vibing, and yeah, for sure, everybody had musical talents. You know, they're mostly writers, so to see them in another environment and still being able to contribute and be creative, that's humbling for me, right? Because that's my football field right there, right? And I don't think I'd do so well on the real football field. So I was pretty impressed.
When it boiled down to it, I was just the manager at that point. So I was doing my due diligence about putting everybody together, putting the pieces together, and the sound.
Right.
And I let everybody else do their work after that. I was the organizer.
I wonder.
Exactly.
So is there? Let's get this rumor out there right now. Is there any truth? Charleston producing his own album or producing an album in his near future after football?
Sorry, it lagged.
Sorry, could you say that one more time?
Yeah, don't worry. That was me did that.
Yeah.
I tried to scratch it. Make it.
Yeah. Can you tell us if there's any truth to Charleston having a second career in singing or doing rapping or anything in that regards of music after football?
I think if you try,
it's possible for sure.
I haven't heard him sing or rap or anything, but
I definitely think he can do it for sure. He can do it.
Everybody has that music.
If you ever hear me sing, I'll make the hair on everybody's neck raise up.
That's the confidence I like to see.
Yeah, exactly.
If you ever need a background dancer, hey, that's where I show out at.
We'll definitely let you know.
I want to see you hit the whoa. Like
that's what.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Brian, let's get into your talent. I want to hear more about your talent and your singing now. You mentioned a little bit earlier about YouTube. Tell us.
Yeah.
I mean, you have quite a few followers on YouTube. I see you're just under 500,000. Fantastic. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about how you expand your music on YouTube and what you're doing. And I've seen some interesting forums that you go on and you sing with some of your fans on YouTube. Tell us a little bit about that and what you do on YouTube.
Okay. I could start. Yeah. So when I was in high school, I've always had music. Like I've always wanted to do it. And I had a friend that knew I could sing, but I never really told anyone at all. I was kind of shy, stuff like that. But he kind of pushed me into yo, you should join the talent show. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of nervous. But he guided me. I was like, you know what? That makes sense. I should, put my talent out there. So I went to the talent show, set up everything. And I just heard how many people they smiled and I can see their faces and the way they just love music that I provided for them. And that kind of inspired me to go to YouTube, because I watched YouTube and stuff, and I used to do Minecraft videos when I was a kid, and I would know how to edit a little bit. So I took that talent show, did the performance, and put it on YouTube. But this time I kind of twisted it onto my own, because with YouTube you kind of have to be different. So I kind of put the talent show, I sang a mashup, and I was singing it for other people, but online. So it's not live anymore, but this time it's online, and I'm just singing for people. And then I edited it out, and then people enjoyed it. And I think my first ever video hit 100,000, the first ever video, which was I was like mind blown because I've never gotten numbers like that ever. I was just doing it for fun to see if people is gonna enjoy the type of stuff that I do. And yeah, just to see that happening out of nowhere, I was like, I could do something with this. And yeah, at this point I kept going, kept pushing my music out, and like, yeah, people just enjoy my stuff, and I can't even imagine, like, to be honest. And I'm able to like provide for myself and provide for my family as well. That's always been my goal, to provide for my family at one point. You know, hopefully this music thing goes as successful as we plan, and maybe one day I can buy my family a house, you know.
That's awesome. That's a good goal to be able to go.
One day. I don't like one day. Tell me this. What is your, let's say, 7-year plan?
7-year plan. Ooh, that's kind of tough.
No, it ain't. See, you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan in place.
Right.
So you got to be like, my next 7 years, I'm gonna grind it out. And where are you gonna be at in 7 years?
Yeah, I think
Charles,
just working hard in general and keep pushing what I do and keep being different, doing more new stuff, and hopefully I can just spread smiles to people's faces. Like, that's kind of what I always want to be.
I'm gonna get militant on you again. Where do you want to be in 7 years?
So I'm gonna butt in a bit because I'm sort of his manager. So in 7 years, he's definitely gonna be touring. He's definitely gonna be touring the world. We just shot his first video. So that's a big step for him because it goes from him being live to now like a production, right? His first music video. So 7 years from now, most definitely touring, most definitely has at least a project or two out. And we want to make him a household name. You know, he has all these followers on YouTube. We're trying to transfer that to the people in the community, starting from Regina and getting bigger and bigger to the States, to the Philippines, and around the world. So 7 years, brand Mendoza is going to be a household name for sure.
I like it. And we started.
That's what I want to hear. See?
No.
You got to get
I'm
the
just a little nervous, like, you know, because it's my first time.
Man, don't be nervous. You got to let that out. Just
Nothing to be nervous around, Charleston. Look at this guy.
Yeah, you can't get nervous around me, baby.
Yeah, great guy.
For the last people you should be nervous in front of, hopefully from now on. So
hey, I hope you stick to that plan, man. I can see it happening. I know I've already listened to the music. It's a lot of people out there that want to hear it, that want to hear whatever that song was you said. I'm looking for a wife. And you started singing to them girls on that thing and started, you know what I'm saying, saucing them up and throwing all kind of hot sauce on your voice.
Hot sauce on your voice. I know there's a few songs that we're going to get into this right away too about Brian's going to perform a song with Prince, a song for us. It's not live, again, technology, but we're going to be able to listen to you to be able to do that. Tell us about a few of your songs. What are some of the songs you've produced already and sang with some other talented musicians I've seen?
So I did this song called Thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So a friend, I was just chilling at my house with him, and I was like, yo, I have this song, like, do you want to hop on it? And then he was like, yo, that's really good. And then after that, I met Prince.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah, I met Prince, and that's kind of how it all started. We made this because I was playing the guitar, and he was like, because I was just confident about my talent, so I just shared it instantly to him, and he loved that about me, where he's like, I loved how you just started singing for me, like, out of nowhere.
The first thing he said when he met me is like, hi, I'm Brian. I'm like, hi, do you want to hear me sing? I'm like, I guess so.
Hey, so how you go from shy 1 minute to that?
Exactly. Yeah.
This friend is his name is Lil Frost, and we made a song together. And yeah, I think it reached over 153,000 on Spotify, just audio itself, which is pretty amazing. So that's why we just try to keep pushing other songs as well. We have a new song called Everything. Well, it's already out. I just recorded it, just the guitar in my room, but it wasn't properly produced. So I kind of went to Prince and I was like, yo, I think we should do something with this song. It's called Everything. And then after that, instantly, we just connected and he knew what to do instantly. And and the song is amazing.
Right on. Well, maybe we should be able to hear some of that talent right now. Is it possible you'd be able to play that?
I want to hear something.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
for
I
sure,
can
for
see
sure.
Sure,
right
we
now
can do it
you
up.
might be shy,
You guys
you
go.
know, when just speaking, but when you get behind a microphone, I could tell you got power behind the mic, behind the voice. I want to hear the power behind the voice.
I got you, man. Baby, I've been thinking about you tonight. You're such an angel. Give me the light. True as any you just feels right. Let me in. Give me that invite. You're so perfect. I don't know why. Nothing is wrong with you. Not even a slight. Ooh, you're so beautiful. I just wanna make you smile. Ooh, you're incredible. I don't know what else to find. You're the one that I've been looking for, searching for, and wanting more. Hoping I'm the same for you. I'll make you mine. Give me a sign. Cause the light come by. I'll make you mine. Give me a sign. Cause the light come by. Look, hey, yeah, girl, yeah, you know you're my everything. You're the type of person I would join that I'm marrying. Always wanna be the by your side. Show me what it's love, and I'm always trying to hide. I don't care what they say. I just wanna be with you, and I can see my future when it's just us two. There's something I'm feeling, it's always appealing. I'm broken but healing, but baby, you're a beginning. Loving the way that you look at me up. This will never end, and I guarantee that you showed me the way in the path. Why you always so bad? Hey, ooh, you're so beautiful. I just wanna make you smile. Ooh, you're incredible. I don't know what else to find. You're the one that I've been looking for, searching for, and wanting more. Hoping I'm the same for you. I'll make you mine. Give me a sign. Cause the light come by. I'll make you mine. Give me a silence. Cause the light come by. Ooh, you're so beautiful. I just wanna make you smile.
Hey, you got me want to do it with you. Woo!
Wow.
There you go.
Well
Yeah,
done.
we got
Well done. That was.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That song is hot. That's a good song right there. I
Thought
like
I
Thank
it.
you
got
so much.
goosebumps.
Yeah, man, he pulled out the little rap space in there. I didn't even know
Yeah.
you had that. You
Picked it
pulled that out of nowhere. You pulled that one out
Yeah.
your ass.
Wait till you hear the actual audio. It's
Well, I know.
Great.
That's the thing. You couldn't really. Well, if it sounds anything like that, I mean, with the better quality of the audio, man, it blew me away. Like I said, I got goosebumps listening to that.
Yeah, that's how you got some heat right there, boy. That's gonna do something. We didn't
Yeah, he's
have
next up.
that's
He's
next
next
level.
up.
That's next level stuff right there. You're the third artist that we've had on this show. We've had Nate Hiltz from the Dead South. We've had Dallas Smith, country singer. So you're the first like R&B / hip hop kind of artist that we've had on the show. And I can tell you right now, the next person that does come on, he gonna have his hands full trying to top that.
Set the bar super high.
No, I really
set the bar super high.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Glad to hear that, though.
When you got Charleston going like this and just driving, man,
hey, I want to listen to that in the car right now.
I'll send you the song, Charles. We got the song. I'll send it to you.
But music, my confidence just go up. You know, as you can tell. Like I love music.
Your swag points went up 10,000.
Well done, gentlemen. That was very impressive. So what next? So what is next then? So what's the next steps then for you guys to keep on going?
Just planning to upload everything. The music video, we filmed it for almost 12 hours. It was crazy. It was my first time. I was nervous at first, but I got comfortable throughout the way. So we just gotta get that going, and then after that, just promote it. And then after we see like the progress towards this music video and the audio, we want to continue more, maybe work on an album one day.
Yeah, so basically we went to Toronto, shot this music video. We tried our best to go for the top of the line so we can compete with other songs out there, and people can really receive it the most. We are hopefully as we keep going, we can get more collaborations, more support from the community. Regina is still growing in the music scene in that sense, and we're hoping the big corporations can actually see that there is talent in the city and can support the talent. And yeah, we just want to keep putting out more music, blessing souls, and just doing what we love to do. So we'll see where it goes. Yeah.
Do you have any timeline, you guys, for this to be able to be released, or when we can look?
Sometime in September for sure. In September, his first music video will be released. Yes. We don't really know yet. We're just waiting to see because somebody's editing it.
Yeah, but September.
Together.
September for sure. It'll be done.
Yeah.
September for sure. It'll be done.
Well, we're definitely gonna be able to keep in touch with you guys, and we're gonna.
Yeah, I saw some snippets of the video, and I saw a bunch of smoke. And any video with a bunch of smoke, that's a good video.
That's a winner. That's a winner.
No, it was shot as a film, so it kind of has a storyline. I'm not gonna say anything so I don't spoil it, but I can definitely tell you it was a 13-hour set. It was shot with a movie camera, and just trying to get that best quality to tell a story. So I think you guys will really enjoy it, and yeah, for sure.
Definitely made 2 followers from myself and Charleston out of that. So we're gonna definitely try and promote you as much as possible. We're gonna put you on all.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
It must be a little bit different too. Like Prince, you mentioned that earlier. Is it tougher coming out of Regina that's not really known for the hotbed of the music industry, right? Like, I mean, what are the challenges that brings up too?
It's tough in the sense, we're blessed to have a good recording studio, so we can make the quality music, but then getting the music out there, what's the point of having great music if no one can hear it? And that's what kind of drew me to Brian as well. He has that platform that he's built, but not every musician has over 400,000 subscribers, right? So we as musicians need a platform where we can showcase our skills. And the music is one part. It costs money to shoot a video. It costs money to promote. So we're hoping that as Regina grows and the community here grows, we can have a sort of, I know there's SAS funding for music and all that, but we need to come together as artists and kind of promote ourselves. More shows, more avenues for artists to come out and show themselves. So it's been tough, but it forces you to be creative, right? If you had everything, you'd be kind of lazy. But just because we don't have all this, we got to be smart and find ways like we're doing right now to promote ourselves and and do all that. So yeah,
that's awesome. So what is there any other avenues that you guys are going to be going down right away? Because I know COVID has really kind of shut down a lot of the live events where maybe you could be possibly playing at some of the live venues here in Regina and be able to do that kind of promote. Is there any other plans now to be able to
we actually
online or anything that's different?
We actually are thinking of doing a live show.
So what we're gonna do, maybe go on a stage, but this time because I go live myself. But I'm in my room. I have my setup and everything. I just sing for them and sing for people. Just have a good time with my viewers. But this time you want to kind of have like that concert vibe to it, where I'm on a stage and it's on a live stream. So my audience is watching, but this time it's like I'm singing for them my songs, kind of like a concert in a way, but this time live and safe from COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah, so just kind of a way of giving them that feel of a concert, but you know, obviously we can't have a lot of people at the venue, but still give them that feel of a stage. We'll have instrumentalists as well, and just kind of, you know, jamming with people. And other than that, you know, it's pretty much YouTube, Spotify, you know, streaming platforms. That's all we have for now. And hopefully things get better.
Yeah.
We'll see. Is that where we can find all your music at, on Spotify?
Yep. Spotify, Apple Music, on YouTube and stuff like that. Just Brian Mendoza, and you'll see it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Charleston, anything else you wanted to add?
Man, just let me know when you go live next on YouTube so I can hop on. I ain't gonna be fangirl or fanboy. What you call it, fanboy?
I don't think I can see you as a fangirl.
So fan writer.
Yeah, I'm just a fan writer. But
like
send me that song, man, so I can listen to that on the road.
I will, bro. I will. I'll get it to you for sure.
Anything else, boys, that you guys wanted to be able to promote or plug or talk about?
I mean, I'll start by saying Bluto Recording Studios, great place for music. This would never happen without Hair. Hair has been a home for me, home for him and many other musicians here. And if you believe in your talent and you're ready to spend a bit of money, it's not free, but it's definitely worth every penny and every dollar. And you know, to all the big corporations out there in Regina, the artists here need you. There's so much talent in this city. And you know, music is like an escape for a lot of youth, you know, who are facing daily challenges. So it's high time that the corporations look into the community and really create funding for artists, and you know, a way for them to get their music out.
Good point.
And follow Brian Mendoza, my brother, #1 artist.
And Brian, anything else that you want to plug or to?
I think that's all. Like, just my YouTube, Brian Mendoza, my Spotify, it's everything like that. You can find it. Just Brian Mendoza.
After a song like that, you don't need to be able to plug. We're still loving that. Still got that positive vibe going. So Charleston usually closes off our show with this.
I had the pleasure to meet Prince on a spectacular night of music. Me not rapping, but me singing. And then meeting this guy, Brian, over here, and hearing him just crush me and make me feel so bad about my voice. And I wish it was like his. But this is the Better With Age webcast. And the reason we call it Better With Age is because there's many things that get better with age. Brian, you should know, the older you get, the better your voice gets. So your voice will get better with age. It'll get more mature. There's cheese, there's wine, there's whiskey, there's leather. There's many things that get better with age. But the one thing of them all is friendships. I'm glad to call Prince my friend. He accepting us into his studio to have a good night. I'm glad to meet you, Brian. Thanks for giving us the performance. You're my friend. If I ever see you in person, I'm going to give you a hug. Take me through a little singing course. Show me how to do that, how to serenade with my voice.
I'll teach you the ways.
Yeah, teach me the ways. I know even my daughter, she hates me. She hates when I sing. She'll tell me to shut up. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on the show, fellas. I appreciate y'all. Hey, so go write a song. I know a #1 hit, and that's the #1 hit that you got right there. So take care of it. Make it happen. You got 7 years to make it happen.
Yeah. You got Charleston's timeline. Thanks, boys. We'll keep in touch, and we will be
sure,
because it is awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Thank you.
Anytime.